Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at New York, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, there's the Heat. They're 6th overall in the conference.
I think for the Heat, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt. And
here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position. And for Miami, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the 4. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Pass to Highsmith. Rozier from outside. Buries it from 3.
Rozier loves these moments. Pride in nailing the comeback 3.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. It keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. And he knocks down the first one. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency-type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Now here's Rozier, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And a missed layup. Butler with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Butler passes to Hero. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Brunson against Rozier. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Highsmith. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Bridges. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Towns double team. Ooh, the pump fake. Kept the D off balance. Gave him room to work.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. McBride, he's checked in for New York. And a little basketball royalty of the building. Dwayne Wade taking in the game.
Oh, Miami's got to step it up. You got to deliver with him in the house. And speaking of delivering when it matters most, his 2006 Finals performance, one of the greatest in NBA history.
Heat trail by 4. Outside Robinson. Hero against Brunson. Butler taking his time here. Hero for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Pass to Brunson. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Butler. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Heat making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. For 3, Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brunson against Robinson. Brunson passes to Bridges. Towns outside. Jaquez against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Outside Butler. Robinson against Brunson. Here's the pick. Outside Jaquez. And again, no good by Miami. New York leading by 3. And Brunson, here we go. Can't get it to fall.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jaquez finds Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brunson misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Fires from way outside. No good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out in front. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
You enjoying the gameplay so far? Get us a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Second quarter.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Jaime Jaquez. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Fires, high post. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the paint. Jaquez, no good.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Payne, pass to McBride. Kept alive.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Robinson. Hero for 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
They set the pick. Bridges with it. Hero picks him up. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. Here's Hero. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Now here's Towns. He had 25 points in his last game. Good on the bucket.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. York, Brunson comes in for Payne. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019 because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Towns. No good on the shot. Good D by Adebayo. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And it's Miami with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Knicks trail by 4. Anunoby passes to Brunson. We've got 1:13 left to play in the half. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Over Anunoby. Adebayo, no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. Up top, Rozier. Brunson defending. Hero, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Here's Hero. And it's New York with a rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, up by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Miami trailing. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Hero, no good. Knicks shooting just 37% so far in this one. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Brunson. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Rozier from outside. Connects from downtown. Rozier's got 6.
We know Terry Rozier is a very assertive three-point shooter. He will not hesitate beyond the arc.
Hero against Bridges. Towns outside. Let's go with a 3. And Hero grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hart pulls it in.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Bridges outside. From downtown. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Rozier can't get it to go.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Hart. He's scoreless. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Rozier. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Back to Hero for the lead. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. In third, the Knicks.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
New York trailing. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter here. Bridges, a screen on Hero. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Butler passes to Highsmith. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges down low. Brunson finds Bridges. Now here's Hart. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. And Hero grabs the board. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside McBride. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
So for Miami, Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Highsmith. And Jaquez is subbed in for Butler. Sims, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Love. Hero for 3. Sure, from 3-point range. Hero's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Now Bridges, 7 points in the game. Pass to Payne. Over Hero. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Miami out in front, up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Terry Rozier, Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Jaquez. Rozier outside. Pass to Adebayo.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Towns, a screen on Robinson. Here's Sims. Now Towns. Robinson defending. And the shot goes down. Towns has got 19 points.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Adebayo, a screen on Payne. Here's Rozier. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McBride. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Shoots off the step back. The rebound by Sims. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Robinson. Back to Rozier. Adebayo, a screen on Payne. Down low. Goes back up. Adebayo, that's good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Miami. Highsmith, he's checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Robinson. New York making a switch here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Knicks. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. Bridges with it. He's guarded by Hero. Bridges misses. Hero against Towns. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 22.
In these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Brunson on the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Pass to Butler. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Bridges. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Hero against Bridges. Hero with the bucket.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Knicks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Brunson taking his time here. Good D by Adebayo. For Miami, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Hero. 1:03 left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Towns a screen on Hero. Bridges with it. Guarded by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson finds Towns. Second chance shot. Out to Bridges. Brunson against Rozier.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Hero. The 3 ball. Oh my! What a shot!
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make 1 extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Here's Brunson outside. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of guys that could switch and guard up one-on-one, take that challenge. But I think, man, all in all, we just played incredible.
That versatility is going to pay off all season. Thanks so much, Jimmy.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Tyler Hero.